Hey guys, this is Balu from Balu Prime and once again welcome you all back for an exciting tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how we can create this freeze frame effect in Adobe After Effects easily. So hope you will find the tutorial useful, and by the end of this tutorial if you have learned anything new from this, please click on that like button, do share this content, and if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing my channel and support me. So without any further ado, let's begin today's video. So here you can see I'm in After Effects. Now let's start this by importing our footage onto this project panel. For that, right click on this project panel, import selective footage, or else you can directly drag and drop your footage onto this project panel. Now again selective footage and drop it onto this composition icon here. Now let's check the preview of this. Press 0 for RAM preview. Let me disable the sound. Now press 0 for RAM preview. So here you can see this is a free royalty footage which I have downloaded from pexels.com. If you want to check out the same video and practice this effect, I will leave a link in the description for this video. You can download it from there. Nice. So in this video I want to add 3 freeze frames. So for that, for reference I will add an adjustment layer. This is not mandatory, but for reference it will be very good. So go to this layer options, new, and add adjustment layer. So now move forward in timeline and select the frames where you want to freeze the character. So here I want to freeze the character here. So be on that frame, select this adjustment layer, right click, go to this markers and add a marker. So this is our first freeze point. Now again move forward and let me select the second one. So this will be the second one. So be on that frame, right click and add a second marker. Now also again move forward in timeline and let me add a third marker. So at this frame I want the character to be freeze. So be on that frame, right click, go to markers and add marker. So here I will be using these markers as a reference at the frame where I want to freeze the character. So here I got 3 markers, so 3 freeze frames. So I need to duplicate the footage thrice, excluding the original or this footage. So in order to duplicate this footage, you can press Ctrl plus D, or else go to this edit and duplicate. So one time, let me duplicate it 3 times. So here you can see we got this footage 3 times. Nice. So in order to move between these characters, in order to move backward, just press J on the keyboard to move to this behind marker, or if you want to move forward, just press K on the keyboard to move forward or the next marker which is in that layer. So let me come to this first marker. So select this first footage. Let me rename this. So now be on this first marker, press J to reach that frame. So select this first mark layer, right click, come to this time options and select freeze frame. So what this happens, I will show you. Let me hide out this above 2 footage layers. So you will get this freeze framed character throughout the timeline. So let me repeat that on this second also. So enable it. Now press K to move to that exact location. Now select that second marker layer, right click, time and freeze frame. So you'll get this freeze frame throughout the timeline. Now let me enable this third one, press K to reach that frame, right click, time, freeze frame. So we got 3 freeze frames of our character. So first we need to cut out our character or mask out our character from the background. So let's do that. So let me hide out this both two. Select this first marker and come to this first marker point. And now let's mask out our character from the background. So in order to mask out, I will be using this pen tool. So select that pen tool. Let me zoom it up and mask out your character. So we finished our masking here. So let me show you what we got after doing this masking. So for that I will hide out this main footage layer. So you can see we got our character, only our character here without any background. So let me increase the feather here a bit. So come to this mask options and increase this feather to like 5 pixels would be fine. Okay, Nice. So now let's repeat this step for this second and third also. So here you can see our masking is done for these three layers. So here we can do this effect in two different ways. Either we can leave these freeze frames behind while we walk forward, or we can collect these freeze frames while we move forward. So I will show you both the ways. So in order to leave those freeze frames behind while you walk forward, so first we need to be on the same frame where we have freezed the layers. So this is the first freezed layer, so select that layer, and we need to trim out from this hand side. If you want to leave the freeze frames behind, we need to trim out from this left hand side. Now move on to this second freeze frame layer and trim it out from this side, or else you can hold shift to snap onto that exact frame. Now select this third layer, press K to reach that exact frame and trim it out, hold shift key to snap it out there. So now if I play this, we can see we will get those freeze frames left behind while we move forward. So now let me show you how we can reverse this. Means while we move forward, let's collect those freeze frames. It's very simple. We need to do reverse what we did now. So this is first layer, so be on that freeze frame. Now we need to trim out from this right hand side. So hold shift, snap it to that. Now move on to this next marker, select the second layer, hold shift and snap it there exact to that frame. Now move forward, press K, select the third layer, hold shift and snap it to that. So now if I play this, we can say we are now collecting those frames and moving forward. So in this way we can do this freeze frame effect easily in Adobe After Effects. So hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial, and if you have learned anything new, please like, share and subscribe my channel to support me. So I'll meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.